So,
Hello, Martin. So we're here with Martin Stiassny, who's still
yes, right.
EGF president right now.
That's it. Yes.
And
Correct.
you've probably given like millions of interviews, but this is the first time we talk.
Yes, right.
So I'm going to ask you just a few questions, very simple questions because I don't know much about you.
Yeah,
And I would like
go on.
our viewers to know more. Maybe the first question is, you've been in Go for how long?
Well, I learned playing Go in 1967. And during my studying in Berlin at the Free University. And till about 1979, I played normal Go. And in 1979, I started organizing Go. With the first tournament was already end of 1978, and I changed from Berlin to Düsseldorf. So I stayed a lot of time in Germany. So and since this time I'm connected with Go, and since 1979 I'm organizing Go or managing Go. With a break of 10 years because of private reasons, I had to step back.
So it's been 45
Yes,
years?
about 45 years.
About 45 years.
Yes, that's correct. Long time. And first, I managed a part of Germany, then Germany, and then with a break, and after the break, again Germany, and then European Go. So since 2003, I'm on the board of the European Go Federation, first as vice president, and since 2009, I'm president of the European Go Federation.
So when you started this organizing, which was, as we now know, many years ago, would you say that Go chose you, or did you choose this?
I like to organize. At this time, I did not know, but I saw it. The game of Go was fascinating for me, and also the connections to Far East. That's what I learned already in Berlin at the university. And then when I changed from Berlin to Düsseldorf, I saw there are Go players, but they don't know about the neighbor Go club. They did not know what happened in the Netherlands. And I had the feeling there must be done something more, not only playing once a week in a restaurant, in a dark room, and at the end of the restaurant with always the same 10 people. So I initiated communication. That was my hobby, more or less. And this combined in Go with tournaments. It's very easy. And in Düsseldorf is a center of the Japanese companies, including also a consulate. So I had easily connections to the Japanese Go club in Düsseldorf, and then it started in this way. But finally, without Go, I wouldn't have started organizing. So I wanted to organize Go because I had the feeling that we can do much more on the international level than what I saw.
When you became EGF president,
Yes.
At the very beginning of that first period, what would you say were the biggest challenges in European Go that you had to
Well,
face?
the biggest challenge at this time was that nobody really knew what the European Go Federation is doing. We sometimes got invitations from Japan or China, but never knew what will come up, who is in charge. And I saw this, and my point was I wanted to install tight connections to Far East because I was convinced without Far East we cannot develop European Go, and that the partners in Far East need one face, not 32 presidents of small countries. You never know if the email is still valid or not. I wanted to be the interface between Far East and Europe on a one-to-one level. So this was my main task, besides the European Go Congress and European Individual Championship. But for this, I was not really needed. It could run without me. But for for showing a face where the people in Far East could believe on and always available. This was my task, which I took as priority, and also it was a challenge that it has not existed at this time. And sometimes we had sponsoring, and sometimes sponsoring ended, and nobody knew why it ended. Yeah, because there was
No established connection.
Exactly, no tight connection always available. And then the people said, okay, it seems that they are no longer interested in us or such things. So this was the challenge to install the European Go Federation as a markable point in international Go with a lot of possibilities, and with me on the head who will manage whatever you come, if a request, send it to Martin, and Martin will do it.
So
This was the point.
so you were basically a big unknown.
Yes.
And now, what would you say after all these years? What is the biggest challenge that Europe is facing now in 2025?
Yeah, in 2025, the problem is not the connections to Far East. They are better than ever. Our problem is that we still have no European or Western sponsor for Go. We in Europe, in nearly all countries, it is based on volunteers. Okay, this is possible, let me say. But the income for doing something is a membership fee and no sponsoring. And we need someone who helps us to make better tournaments or to invest in teaching activities more where we can pay teachers.
Like they do it in
Yes.
in Asia.
Right. And also our professionals. We have, in the meantime, own professionals, which was one of my tasks in the last 16 years. They have limited chance to live from their professional flag, let me say, because we don't have enough teachers, and as we don't have enough teachers, we have not enough pupils. So it's yes. If we would have hundreds of pupils who want to learn Go, then we could take 10 teachers, and then the teachers might be taught by the professionals. So such things are possible. So anyway, our main problem at the moment is that we have a very limited financial base.
I see.
And you see, the European Go Federation is an umbrella organization. So we have no direct contact with players. We cannot say we raise yet the membership fee for members. It's not possible. We can only say countries should pay more. And of course, it's not so easy because we have 32 members or 35. It depends how you count it. And then they had to work in their countries for a higher membership fee, the EGF on moment. And on the other hand, you have to show what you are doing in the EGF for the single member. If you tell them we organize a European Championship, it might be interesting for 1%.
Yes.
99 will never play European Championship, so they don't care about. By the way, when I changed to the European Go Federation, I had already experience, because as a president of the German Federation, where I was 12 years, I was always in meetings and knew about connections. So it was no big jump for me. But I found in the European Go Federation also a financial problem. In Germany, I solved it, and then I had another thing to do. So on the other hand, we were successful in a lot of things in the last 16 years. For example, as I explained, with installing a professional system.
And establishing a connection with the Far East.
Right. With a sponsoring contract over 10 years with Chinese business people, which we still have the possibility to send our strong players to a Go Academy in Chizhou, where they can learn unlimited, more or less, sponsored by the owner of this academy. So there are many things happened positively.
So Europe basically is becoming stronger.
Yes, that's the main point. We became stronger, and with AI, it's easier to become stronger. Additionally, so the people in Far East are waiting on a European champion. Let me say.
I literally heard this yesterday from the Taiwanese world champion.
Yes,
He said,
yeah, because
that day is close.
it is very easy. The background is Weiqi or Go or Baduk, doesn't matter how you talk it, how you call it, is familiar here in these countries in the East Asia. But when they apply for sponsoring, they always get the answer, but that's no international game. You always win always the same countries win the tournament. And that's why it's, for example, extremely difficult to have a goal at the Asian Games. And whenever someone from Western countries enters the scenery, then they can say in their own countries, yeah, look here, it is international. And we need these international connections. And we want to sponsor Go in Europe, Go in US, Go in South America.
So are you optimistic
Yes.
about the future of Go?
I am optimistic because I'm sure we will get sooner or later a champion from Western countries. And this will be the break point.
What's your forecast? How soon?
I think it should be possible within 10 years.
Okay.
Not within 50, earlier.
Well, yeah, with AI these days.
Yeah, exactly, with AI. The way to win a championship is what we have to do in Europe, to go to basic school and to kindergarten to learn. That's the youngsters start as soon as possible.
Yeah.
This is the key, and this is our main problem also, because we don't have teachers in kindergarten or such a thing. Yeah? So we have to change the strategy. When I started to working for the EGF, I thought, okay, we can do it in a kind of top-down. We produce professionals. These are the stars on the sky, and the people will run around and try to learn also playing Go, because you can win 10,000 euro. We had a tournament where the winner got 10,000 euro, which is amazing.
The biggest one.
And I thought TV will be there, of course, and newspapers will be, but it did not happen in this way. So top down doesn't work. We have to go directly, yes, as young as possible, and then we might win.
We have to raise the champion.
Exactly.
Okay, one final question.
Yeah.
If there was one advice you could give to the next EGF president, what would it be?
Yeah, it would be exactly what I said. Concentrate on youngsters and on female players.
Female players?
Yes, because if you support female players, the male ones will come automatically.
Nice strategy. Nice strategy.
This is, for example, in Pergo, where you have male and female, same number of players, a goal and a nice management. But the main point is really to motivate players very young to start playing Go and to keep playing Go. Keep playing Go is it is difficult, because in these days with internet and with mobile phones, you have so many things that you can do if you're young, that we have much more competition than in the past.
Yeah.
In the past was our problem, you have to go to a Go club. So, and the Go club was playing in the evening, and children cannot play in the evenings. They have to be at home. So with AI, everything has changed. You can play 24 hours also as a child. So, but to find a way how we can come more to the schools and be as low as possible, this is a strategy, let me say.
Thank you very much, Martin.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
for the interview.
Yeah, bye.
This was Go Magic.
Yes, that's Go Magic, yes. Yeah, the magic of Go. That's correct.
By the way, you can also watch these lessons on our platform, gomagic.org. Except there, you'll watch them with interactive quizzes right within the lessons and practical exercises right after them. And if you enjoy watching these Go videos and you don't want to miss others like this one, go smash that like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and this is Go Magic.